Slow reading speed, low comprehension, getting bored easily, or not being regular with reading. Do you know why that happens? In fact, you are not alone. There are millions of people going through the same thing. Even studies say that very few people actually pick up a book after finishing school or college. As a result, many people lack personal, professional, and financial growth. They face low self esteem, lack of confidence, and limited knowledge as well. But the real question is, why don't people read? That's exactly what we are going to talk about in this video. Most people make a few key mistakes while reading, and because of that, instead of building a reading habit, they prefer spending hours scrolling through social media or binge watching Netflix. They love to feed their brain with junk, and it actually weakens their cognitive control. But here's the good news: once you know these mistakes, you can easily fix them. So stick with me till the end of this video, and I promise after today, reading will no longer be boring for you and you will actually start enjoying it. And with that, you will begin to see the kind of growth that you probably never imagined. So let's begin. And the mistake number one, you are reading loudly in your head. This is called subvocalization. If you do so, you will be able to read only 150 words per minute. But a pro reader can read up to 600 words per minute. When you don't read fast, you get bored, feel sleepy, comprehend slowly, and lose interest finally. So practice reading by saying words silently in your head. For example, when you are on a road, you see a stop sign. Do you say the word or just see it and understand? Same goes for reading as well. See the word and understand it while reading. Now the mistake number two, reading words instead of phrases. This slows you down. Our eyes can read about 3 words at a time, so why read 1 word at a time? So train your eyes to see groups of words instead of reading word by word. This improves reading speed, and speed keeps you logged in and helps you comprehend better. Now the mistake number 3, you tend to go back and reread lines many times. This is called regression. This slows up reading and eventually you just get bored and give up. But do you know why this happens? It usually happens because you are not fully focused. You are distracted and you are not clear about the purpose or details of the chapter. Now, how to fix it? Cut down all the distractions first, and for focus, try this simple trick. Use your finger or pen to guide your eyes as you read. It keeps your focus locked in and helps you move smoothly through the text. Now the mistake number 4, people read the summaries of the books and feel like they have read the whole book. Now think about it. Would you watch just a trailer and claim you have seen the entire movie? You know what? There are AI tools that provide quick summaries of all the books. People skim through them and say, yes, I have read it. But without reading the actual book, you are missing out on many things, such as stories, examples, and powerful stats that help you understand the concept of the book well. They actually help in retaining the information. A summary gives you just the surface, but the book gives you the depth. Now come to the mistake number 5. There are people who prefer to listen to the audio version of a book. But while listening, you are usually doing something else too. Maybe scrolling your phone, walking around, or cooking. There is no real focus. And trust me, by the end of it, you will feel like you didn't retain anything. Why? Because your mind was multitasking the whole time. Reading a physical or digital book forces you to focus, something an audiobook just cannot. Now come to the mistake number 6. You don't set a clear purpose before you start reading a book. You should know what you are looking for, because when you know that, you naturally focus more on the parts that matter to you the most, and you can skip and skim the rest without feeling guilty. Now think about it. When you go out, you usually have a purpose. Maybe you are heading to the office, visiting a temple, or meeting someone. But if you just leave home without any reason, where do you end up? Nowhere. Same goes for reading as well. Also, if the book isn't useful, don't force yourself to finish it. There is no rule that says you must complete every book you have started. Time is too valuable for that. Now the mistake number 7. Before reading a chapter, you are not scanning the chapter quickly. You don't skim headings, bold text and summaries to get the sense what is coming in the chapter. Because when you quickly scan words, titles and subtitles, you know what is coming in the chapter. Now when you read faster and comprehend better, and you will be able to retain more information as well. Now come to the mistake number 8. You try to read every line or chapter with full focus. But here's the truth. Only about 30% of any book is actually important. The rest is mostly to make the book look thick. So don't treat every word like gold. So speed through the less important parts and slow down when you hit something valuable. And once the book has answered what you were looking for, you are done. No need to force yourself to finish it. Let's not waste your time. Now mistake number 9. Not recalling or recollecting the information after the chapter and just keep on reading chapter after chapter. That's a big mistake. This way you are unable to retain the information, and by the end of the book, you hardly remember anything. So take a moment after each chapter to think back on what you read. Try to recall the key points and also make a quick list of things you can actually apply. Otherwise, what's the point of reading a book if you are not going to use what you have learned? You are not reading just to finish the book, you are reading to grow. Now come to the mistake number 10. No regular reading habit. That's a problem. You are regular with eating food, right? Well, reading is also like a food for your brain. It's the best food for your brain. It's the best exercise for your brain. And if you don't read regularly, you slow down in reading. A regular reader can read up to 600 words per minute. While if you are not regular, you can read just 150 words per minute. And when you read slowly, you don't enjoy and it's easy to give up. Now come to the mistake number 11. One big mistake people make is just picking any random book and start reading it. Usually they grab whatever is trending or popular at the moment. But here's the catch. They often quit halfway because the info in the book isn't what they need or want right now. For example, if you are not interested in wealth at the moment, but start reading a book full of tips to attract money, are you gonna finish it? Probably not. So pick books that actually match your interest and requirement. That's the only way you will enjoy reading it. Okay, so come to the last mistake, that is not sharing what you have learned from the book. Big mistake. When you read, you actually retain only about 10% of the info. That too if you teach it to someone or jot it down somewhere. So make it a habit to take some notes and talk about what you have learned with someone else, because that will help you remember way better. So these are the mistakes you are probably making while reading, and because of them, you end up hating the whole process. But as you have seen here, fixing these mistakes is super easy. So I'm sure that from today onward, you will start enjoying reading like never before. That's all for now. I hope you find this helpful. So do share, subscribe and like the video, and I'll bring more useful videos for you. Thank you and see you next time.